how fast he was. I was like, nope, we were looking at his junk. My mom's English. My dad's Italian, named Enzo. He got a trip, I remember when I was 21. He said, oh, you ever drink too much, don't drive, I can pick you up. You ever get drunk, don't drive, I can pick you up. That night, me and the boys were like, hey, Pops, we're hammered. He said, oh, yeah? Me too. Be there in 20 minutes. The mom's from England. My parents are a trip. The problem are their neighbors. He got this little 5-year-old, always comes over there, plays unaccompanied, and he just sort of breaks shit and leaves. Like, most annoying thing ever. Right now, I can't tell the parents to keep the kid locked up, then I'll look like the bad guy. So one day at about 4 p.m., I walked outside wearing nothing but my Fruit of the Looms and yelled, hey, Mrs. Smith, what time's little Billy coming over to play Twister? Haven't seen him since. But his dad keeps calling. That would be the joke in that one. Aren't you highly intelligent crowds? You got that, huh? Yeah, I told that same joke in Macon. Those people were staring at me like I was a closed Waffle House. All right, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together right now for the very young, the very talented Jake Cambron. Did I get that right?
How's it going? I can't believe you were right about me being a pothead. Why is that red? I should have been in Roto. Soners know what I'm talking about. There's all kinds of technology in the world these days, but I think one place that doesn't need technology is bathroom technology. You guys probably know what I'm talking about. Those fucking hand sensors for the sinks they got in public bathrooms, they never work. You put your hand into there and nothing, no water comes out. So you start waving it around, trying to figure out where the fuck it'll pick you up. You have to be like a Jedi master or something to figure out. You gotta be like, I command you to work. You will work. The sensor is never right under the faucet. It's always on like the wall on the other side of the room. So you have to like sprint over there and then run back to the sink because it only lasts for 3 seconds. You gotta sprint back over there and then sprint back to the sink. And eventually, you start getting tired, man. You're like, fuck it. I think I'm gonna have to go back to work with shit all over my hands. This is bullshit. One thing I noticed about public bathrooms, I don't know if this goes on in the ladies' room, but how come in the men's room, there's always a pubic hair resting on the rim of the sink in every public bathroom I've ever been in, honestly. Like, I just don't see how hair gets from down there up onto the sink, Like, pubic hair doesn't shed, There's no male pattern baldness of the pubes. You're never gonna see like a bald spot on some guy's ball sack, Like, it's not gonna happen. There's all kinds of graffiti in public bathrooms. Like, there's always somebody that has to write on the stall door, like, call 555-2323 for fun. And of course, by fun, they mean like a hand job or a blow job or something. Yeah. But I really don't know who's sadder sometimes. Is it the people that write call 555-2323 for fun? Or is it the people that actually call 555-2323 looking for fun? Like, it's both equally pathetic, It's like, hey, Bob, where'd you meet your wife? Well, I was in this bathroom at a rest stop in South Carolina. It's definitely much more relaxing to go to the bathroom in your own house. You can leave the door wide open. The only problem, though, is that there's a janitor there to keep the toilet paper stocked. Like, I live with 3 other dudes, and they never keep the toilet paper stocked. And let me just tell you, that's the worst feeling in the world. When you're sitting down and you just dropped a deuce, and you look over, and there's just that empty cardboard tube staring at you. You're like, shit, why didn't I look first? And I got asshole roommates too. They'll do that trick where they don't want to change out the roll, so they leave that little like 2-inch strip at the end of the fucking tube, that little nothing. It's like, oh yeah, that's totally gonna wipe up everything down there. Like, I had Taco Bell last night, come on. Yeah. I'm about to be 20 years old. I know you guys are probably shocked. I'd be like, who the fuck is this 12-year-old boy telling jokes about pubic hair? I don't even think he has pubic hair yet. Don't worry, I'm not Benjamin Button or anything. I really do look this young for my age. friends always trying to give me dating advice and shit. Like, Jake, you need to stop going for all these skinny model bitches. You need to get yourself a chubby girl. And I love chubby women, don't get me wrong. I would love to strap the saddle on a chubby girl and ride her off into the sunset. But it's just, I'm a really small, skinny guy, you know? Like, I'm only a little over 100 pounds. And like most women have a standard that they can never go out with a guy that's shorter than them. Well, I can never go out with a girl that weighs more than me. I just think it would be fucking wrong, you know? It'd be weird. We go out to restaurants and shit, they give her the regular menu, they give me the kids menu. Like, fuck, dude. That's not my mom, that's my girlfriend. Fuck. I'm almost done with puberty, thank God. That's the worst time in a boy's life. It's funny when you're friends with a girl since you were little kids, but you haven't seen each other in a while, and you both have grown up a lot. Like, girls always have to comment on how much you've grown up. Be like, oh my God, you're so tall now. Oh my God, your voice is so deep. And you're noticing how much she's grown up. But there's nothing you can really say that won't offend her, you know? You can't be like, oh, you got boobs, yay! I was staying at this hotel the other night, this real shitty hotel. And, I got in my room, I was settling everything, and I started to get the urge to, jerk off, you know? And so I get out my laptop, I clear out the room, make sure nothing get messy, I turn on my computer, I log in, and there's this giant pop-up that comes on the screen from the hotel. It's telling me that I have to pay $20 a day for internet access, which is bullshit, because it's like, that's why I watch internet porn, because it's free, I don't need 24 hours of internet access. Like, it takes me three and a half minutes tops to jerk off, It doesn't take long. So I was going to make a point to these people. I was going to make a point. They can't charge me for this. So you know what I did? I went down to the lobby, and I just started beating it in the main lobby in the Wi-Fi, And the funniest thing, too, was I get finished, and I go back to my room, and it turns out nobody even noticed, So, I'm thinking to myself, maybe I have, some special masturbation powers, Either I'm, the fastest masturbator in the world, or, I'm the stealthiest masturbator in the world. I should join the X-Men or something. Shit. Yeah, back to the bathroom and shit, it is the worst when you run out of toilet paper. It really is. Because, you start looking around, looking for toilet paper, but, if you have roommates like me, there's never any. So you're forced to do that, pants down shuffle to the other bathroom in your house, trying not to spill anything back there. Alright, guys, that's my time. Thanks, man.